So hi guys, today we're going to be vlogging. This is going to actually be a vlog story time while I de-makeup or de-dress. I don't know what to call that, but I'm going to take off my makeup, and this is going to be a story time about I almost got abducted. Yes, girl, let me tell you. So y'all, let me tell you. Let me tell y'all, it's a quick story, but for real, stay woke. We had stopped at a local Walmart. I want to say it was in Van Nuys. I'm not really sure. But it was in, I think it was in a Van Nuys area. Wherever the Fashion Nova store is in the mall, I want to say that's Van Nuys. It's over here somewhere. Yeah, that's what we went in there looking for. So as I get out the car and I'm walking towards like the entrance way to Walmart where everybody's like coming in and out the first set of doors, yeah, right there. I was walking in, and this guy, this like Mexican guy, was on the left side of me. Like, yeah, he was on the left side of me. Now I'm thinking, you know, I'm walking into the store, so in my head I'm thinking, oh hi, he's like, hey, or whatever. He's like, stay warm. And you know how somebody just say something to you in the passing, like, yeah, stay warm, and you're like laughing like, yeah. And to me, I've heard every LA person say stay warm because they feel like this is winter time. Like, this is freezing cold to them. It's 60 degrees outside. So he's like, stay warm. So I'm like, yeah, you too. And I'm smiling and I'm steady walking. And he like walks behind me, and you know, it's those two poles, like two bumper poles in front of the Walmart doors. He walks in between those doors, so like he meets up with me going in the store. And he's like, hey, so he's like, stay warm. And I'm like, yeah. And he's like, it's very cold out here. And I'm like, yeah, you know, a little small talk about the weather, but I'm still walking. And he's like, and I'm thinking, oh, this guy likes me. Like, this old man, he was like 60 something years old. He didn't look like an old, you know, slow, can't get around old man. He was just an old man who be probably doing like housework. He said he drove trucks. So he's like, yeah, I drove trucks, and like the traffic is so bad. I'm thinking, there's nothing on the roads. There's no snow. There was a little bit of rain, but to them, rain is like snow. Like, they cannot drive in the rain. Like, they just panic. So he was like, yeah. So he's like, are you from around here? And you know, I'm like, no, we're looking for a place. We're here, you know, visiting, looking for a place to live, and blase. So he grabs my right hand. Now, as soon as you go in Walmart, it's like the ladies section straight ahead. He pulls me. He's like, yeah, let's continue to talk more over here. He grabs my hand, and I'm thinking to myself, like, I'm like, got this little smirk on my face, like, why is this man touching me? And like, why are you touching me? But I'm like trying to remain calm because he seems so innocent. Like, he just seems so innocent. And I didn't panic. Like, if he would have came off more like, yeah, I'm trying to get to know you. Like, I could tell that he liked me like most men, but he didn't come off like aggressive. Like, yeah, I'm trying to get with you. I'm trying to hit. You know, it's just a different vibe that you get when people come off to you. Like, some people, they come off too strong. You be like, hold up, you feel too fresh. Even though I know I would have never talked to this man or never dated this man, it's just the approach of the intensity level of the freshness that people be feeling. When that old man, he didn't feel too fresh. He just felt confident enough to say something to me and keep it clean, not so dirty. But anyway, so he's pulling me over. He's like, let's talk over here. And so I was like, why you want to talk over here? Like it's all these people in the store. These people see you pulling me over here. So why do you want to talk over here. He's like, I just want to talk in private. I'm thinking, this man's wife is in this store. And he over here trying to pull me over here in the cut. So his wife can't see him if she come up here and check out. Because we was right in front of the store where people be checking out at. So I'm like, okay. So I'm still like laughing on the inside with the shit. It's like, okay, I don't know this man. He full of shit, but I'm with the shit. So you about to be a little bit entertaining. So let's see what the fuck you got. Give it your best. And so he's like talking and he's like, yeah, so who are you? He's asking all these questions. Not to the point like he's looking around and, you know, asking these questions at the same time like he's being sneaky. He's looking at me. He's talking to me like people see us talking. But the fact that he like wanted to hide around this wall. But it was a commuter wall. Like you can walk around at a 360 wall. But I don't know. Maybe because he knew I was coming in with somebody and he didn't want me to be standing in that way when you first come into Walmart, like right there. He wanted me to be off on the wall where you couldn't see me. So he was like, yeah, so who are you with? And what have you guys been doing down here? And what area are you staying in? And I'm thinking to myself, like, why the fuck do you care? And then when he started asking, like, well, who are you with? And I'm like, with my cousin. And he said something, and I was like, no, it's a guy. And he was like, oh, it's a guy. So he's like, yeah, let me take down your number. Like, maybe we can go out and we can go out for dinner. I'm like, okay. So I give this man my number. Now, mind you, in my head, while I'm giving this man my number, I already know if he call, I'm not answering. What you gonna do? I'm just gonna block your number or just not answer. Like, it's just that simple. So as he's asking again, like, so who did you come with again? I'm like, my cousin. So my cousin walks up. So my cousin walks up like, hi. He didn't completely switch, but he wasn't talking about meeting up with me no more when my cousin walked up. But he was still like, yeah, like telling him that, you know, I drive trucks and I've been here all my life and it's really nice here and blase. It's expensive, but it's nice. And so we like, yeah. Then at this point, like, I'm ready to get away from him. Like, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to move on about my business. And he, like, kept trying to prolong the conversation to the point this lady couldn't get through the aisle to look at the clothes. And I'm like, back up, sir. Like, let this lady through. He wasn't on it. He wasn't trying to back up. So he's like, yeah, take down. So now at this point, now that my cousin's in front of us, he's like, yeah, take down my number. He's like, take down my number and give me a call if you guys ever need anything like that. So I'm like, okay. So I take down his number. So as I'm taking down his number, my cousin's like, oh, take a picture and so that you can save it as a contact thing. And so my cousin's telling me to take a selfie with him. And I'm like, like, no. So you should have saw the look on his face. He was like, what? So I turned that contact ID on that camera. And I turned that camera like, you know how you hold your phone like a selfie? I turned it around to him. And I was like this, so it looked like I was taking a selfie with him, but I was really just taking his picture by itself. So I took that picture of him by himself. I'm not taking no picture with you, sir. You a whole sex trafficking man. You a whole sex trafficking. You was gonna take me, you was gonna try to get me to go on a date, and then you was gonna take me to that sex trafficking location. Out of all the people that was walking into this Walmart, I'm the only black girl with a butt that's walking into this Walmart, and you stopped me out of all people. And then he like mentioned to me and my cousin, like, yeah, I saw you guys come here. Like he had saw me at another store or something. And he probably did because the Walmart was attached to the mall. Oh no, we didn't go to the mall yet. That was before we went to the mall. But I don't know, maybe he saw us earlier that day because we were still at that plaza like riding around. But he said he saw us pull up. How? Like, it's nighttime. How do you see us pull up? So he must have been sitting there scouting somewhere. But yeah, sex trafficking is real in LA. that man was on it. He was like, he was acting so innocent with it and all. And then when it all dawned on me, like, my cousin, like, yeah, he was about to sex traffic you. And I was like, yeah, because that attitude switched when he came over. And then when I took that picture of him, he was not on it. Like, he was okay with taking the selfie because I had to take several pictures because he was like, oh no, let me fix my hair. So he was with it, but you could tell he was just like, I'm just gonna take it because maybe she don't know what I'm doing. Maybe she do. If she do, then whatever. But if she don't, I'm still in the game. So I think he know how to just play his cards right. So whereas if you know what he doing, you can walk away. He not gonna force it. But if you don't know and you fall into that trap, it could have been over so quick. Like, so quick. He was like, yeah, I want to go on a date with you. I want to take you out. I'm thinking to myself, what the fuck does this old ass man want with me? Like, excuse me. I'm like, why do you even... I'm thinking to myself as he's pulling my arm, you know, to go over to this corner. Like, first of all, I should have slapped you right then and there when you touched me. But he was like being friendly. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, y'all know I don't be doing too much with people touching me. And I'm very, like, aware of shit that be going on. And like when people give off that vibe that they on some bullshit, I usually catch the shit. This bullshit for somehow he was just being oh so nice. And probably because my old ass felt like, oh, he old, he ain't about to do nothing to me. Bitch, he was trying to. He was gonna get me. So yeah, like pay attention. Like these older people, like you don't know shit. I don't know. Download an app. Like if you feel like I'm not looking to date while I'm out here at all. No thank you. It's too much shit going on. You don't know nobody. You don't have a frame of reference to nothing. Nope. So yeah. Yeah, it could have been over that quick. So if you guys if anybody watching this is from LA and you've experienced anything like this, please tell me, girl. Tell me. Or boy, tell me, because it's real out here. And like, God, it's sad. That's a sad thing. Like, that's a shame. That is such a shame. But yeah, if anybody has any story to share, like at a time where they almost, you know, almost fell into a trap or some shit because they were just being naive, or just even just new to some shit, just like new to something completely new and didn't know what was going on, but then you, for some, you know, God saving reason that you got saved by the bell or somebody paid attention. There was another incident where it wasn't really sex trafficking, but I almost got scammed and my brother caught it. Like, I literally was trying to go after my dreams and I almost got scammed. And that's a whole nother story. So if you guys want to know about that story where I almost got scammed, I think I might do that because people don't be knowing. And I'm not, that's just a whole nother story. We'll talk about that. And it has to do with the modeling industry. So if anyone is out there looking to be into modeling, I'm not a model yet. Like, I'm not signed to an agency, but I do know just a few things, just a very few bullets to look for with dealing with some modeling schools and agencies and stuff like that. So let me know below or DM me on social media or something like that. Give this video a thumbs up, comment, subscribe. Make sure that you check out my last video, which is my first vlog in LA. I'm going to create a playlist right after this. I'm about to film my vlog number 2 for moving to LA. So yeah, check that out as well. It'll be up soon. Peace.